Today's headlines. The Congress to review the 15-year implementation of the 10th Party Central Secretariat's Directive No. 24 on developing the Vietnam Oriental Medicine and Vietnam Oriental Medicine Association in the new situation. The Ministry of Finance proposes the government reduce VAT for businesses with the aim to remove difficulties for the economy. Canh chua cá, or Vietnamese sour fish soup, appeared on the rankings voted by Taste Atlas at number 30 in the list of 50 best soups in the world. Hello and very warm welcome to another edition of Continuous and Top News today. Continuing to consolidate and develop the system of Oriental Medicine Associations, paying attention to developing Oriental Medicine sub-associations, and admitting new members, especially attracting cadres to work at health stations, instructed by State and Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Council Phạm Văn Hiểu, and a Congress to review the 15-year implementation of the 10th Party Central Secretariat's Directive No. 24 on developing the Vietnam Oriental Medicine and Vietnam Oriental Medicine Association in a new situation taking place on April 18th.
15 years after implementing the directive, the city's network of traditional medicine has been unceasingly consolidated and expanded. Currently, Cần Thơ has a 200-bed traditional medicine hospital. 8 out of 9 urban and suburban districts have had traditional medicine groups or faculty. 100% of health stations at the commune level have given health checkups and treatment by traditional medicine. In 2008 to 2023 phase, more than 2 million visits received traditional and modern combination remedies. Mr. Phạm Văn Hiểu requested localities and units to continue implementing viewpoints, tasks, and solutions pointed out in Directive No. 24 and Conclusion 10.154. With the aim to heighten awareness of cadres, party members, and people on roles and positions of Vietnam Oriental Medicine and Association in the cause of protecting, taking care, and improving people's health.
On April 18th afternoon, Cần Thơ City's Association of Persons with Disabilities celebrated its 20-year leg, and the Vietnam Day of Persons with Disabilities, April 18th, with a topic, Digital Transformation, Renewal, and Technology for Everybody. Statistics there are more than 19,000 disabled people in Cần Thơ City. In the past years, the city has always made efforts to eliminate barriers that hinder the disabled from social integration. The city's Association of Persons with Disabilities has taken a good lead in taking care of the disabled health. People with disabilities have always been prioritized in freely receiving health checkups and treatment. 100% of the disabled have been granted medical insurance cards. The city also paid great attention to vocational training and job creation for the disabled, among others. Especially in 20 years of establishing and developing, Cần Thơ City's Association of Persons with Disabilities organized 300 training courses with 4,000 participants and helped the disabled receive scholarships, gifts, build and repair houses at a combined value of more than 5 billion Vietnam dong. In the coming time, the association will be further active and proactive in getting involved in the social economic operations of the city, from then further improving positions of the disabled and the association as well. In 2022, profit after tax reached 988 billion Vietnam dong, up by 27%, the highest in the 48-year operational history, as informed by representatives of the Management Council of Hậu Giang Pharmaceutical Stock Company at the annual Shareholders Congress to adopt the business plan in 2023, organized on April 19th morning.
In 2022, in spite of lots of difficulties, thanks to building a firm brand along with a sensitive and flexible business strategy, Hậu Giang Pharmaceutical Joint Stock Company's net revenue reached 4,676 million Vietnam dong, up by nearly 17% against 2021. Profit before tax reached 1,100 billion Vietnam dong, exceeding 29% of the set plan, contributing 366 billion Vietnam dong to the state budget. Along with business activities, The company also actively participated in community health care and social security activities at home and abroad, with a sum of tens of billions of Vietnam đồng. At the Congress, shareholders discussed and voted on the distribution of profit, business and management targets and strategy, thereby agreeing on the dividend payment in 2022 at a rate of 35%, equivalent to 457 billion Vietnam đồng. The net revenue target in 2023 at 5 trillion Vietnam đồng, up by 7%, and profit before tax at 1 trillion 130 billion Vietnam đồng, up 3% compared to that in 2022.
On April 18th afternoon, leaders of Kansas City's military headquarters, Vietnam Father and France Committee Sectors of Kansas City visited and offered encouragement to recruits at Infantry Regiment 932. Infantry Regiment 932 is assigned to train 90 recruits this year. For high training results, the regiment is invested and upgraded the material base and further developed trainers. The regiment also paid attention to adjusting the contents and schedule of training in this sunny and hot weather. Leaders of the military headquarters highly valued and praised the training results while encouraging the recruits to continue making efforts to finish the training with good results. Leaders of Vietnam Father and France Committee and Sectors of Kansas City also presented gifts as encouragement for the recruits. As previously announced at the Industry and Trade Conference in the first quarter of 2023, Minister of Industry and Trade Nguyễn Ying revealed that the ministry has proposed the government issue the tax reduction policy for businesses. This is considered an active solution that aims to remove difficulties for the economy expected by many localities and businesses.
At the same time, the leader of the Industry and Trade Ministry directed Industry and Trade General Office to tackle localities' proposals on trade promotion, open more credit rooms, and devise support solutions for businesses to rebound the economy. Also, the Minister of Industry and Trade suggested the whole sector focus on carrying out 9 major tasks, in which provinces and cities need to stick to approved master plans to build a plan for developing the industry trade sector, alongside devising incentives for businesses, especially facilitating the resumption of real estate projects and public investment capitalized projects. As planned in 2023, the whole country strives to increase the index of industrial production by between 8 and 9% and record a total export turnover increase of 6% against the same period last year.
On April 18th morning, the Trade Remedies Authority under the Ministry of Industry and Trade and Kansas City Industry and Trade Department jointly held a propaganda workshop on trade remedies. Leaders of Kansas City Industry and Trade Department said that the Free Trade Agreement, or FTA, most recently the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, or RCEP, have opened up opportunities for Vietnam to integrate deeply into the global economy. Alongside tax incentives, Vietnam's partners in FTA agreement are in the group of countries using trade remedies in the world. Therefore, export items of Vietnam in general and Kansas City in particular may face the risk of being infested by FTA partners and impose trade remedy measures. As a result, trade remedies are popular or compulsory tools in the current world business environment. Attendees at the workshop also discussed the demand for agri and marine products consumption, how to deal with trade remedy investigations into Vietnam's export goods, and some notices in the export of goods to the Chinese market post-COVID-19 epidemic. Canh chua cá, or Vietnamese sour fish soup, a folk dish that provides a lot of nutrients and a unique food familiar in Vietnamese life, has appeared on the rankings voted by Taste Atlas at number 30 in the list of 50 best soups in the world.
As Taste Atlas, sour fish soup has a sweet taste from cooked fish combined with a sour, spicy taste from spices and vegetables. Fish used in fish sour soup is usually flat-skinned fish that live in fresh waters. To increase the sweet taste, the dish also uses bean sprouts, okra, Indian taro. Diners should enjoy the soup with onions, herbs, coriander, cinnamon.
The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Continuous. If you want to watch again in this bulletin, please visit our website, Cần Thơ TV.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.